Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gamer Breakfast. I got here with me my co-host Jalbagel, I myself SkojSkull, and we have with us today our special guest Riku. Welcome.
The best. Hi, yeah, welcome.
Yo.
Thank you for allowing me to be on this podcast. Really cool. Thank you for reaching out.
Hell yeah.
Course.
Hell yeah.
What?
Are you gonna sit
What?
like that the
It's
entire
how-
podcast?
What do you mean sit like that? It's how I normally sit.
Nice shirt, by the way, Bagel. I like it a lot.
Oh,
I love the shirt. I love the
Yeah,
shirt.
yeah.
Where do you
Yeah.
find that?
I got this from a little place called SkojSkull Productions. It's got a cool anime boy on the back wearing a bikini.
Nice
I wore
plug.
this out in public a few days ago, and I got some weird looks. And honestly, I'm turning heads. I don't care.
Right, all right.
Okay. But anyways, sorry. But anyways, with us today we got Riku, who makes a lot of content, mostly revolving around Dragon Ball Legends and other anime content as well as variety content with other content creators. How you doing?
I am doing all right. Very tired, but when am I not tired? Being a content creator, you're always tired. But yeah, I'm doing good. Hopefully everyone is doing good. Bagel, Skoy,
Yeah. We chill.
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
hydrated. Make sure you stay
Yeah.
hydrated as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Does
Staying
coffee count?
hydrated. I got the whole thing.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
mine right here.
You know, I need one of those now.
Absolutely. It's the go-to if you're too lazy to get out of your chair. So it's just
Exactly.
So I had this idea the other day because I hate having to get up, leave my office, go to the kitchen, make a tea or a coffee or something like that for stream, or go and get a water. So I had an idea the other day. I'm about to reorganize my entire office, and I think I'm gonna make a mini bar in my office and put another coffee maker there. Thank you. I'm
Nice.
gonna put
He's
a
never
coffee
gonna
maker
leave his
there. I'm gonna
room.
put a mini fridge there. Well, that's the plan, right? It's
No.
even my last even my last chair used to fully recline, and I was like, I can sleep here.
Oh no.
I just never have to leave. I don't need to go to my bedroom. Just sleep here.
Jesus.
I thought about that until I fell out of my chair and I was like, yeah, enough is enough.
Did you
Yeah,
sleep
it's not
falling
gonna
into
work.
your chair?
Well, I was tired, so let me just rest a little bit and rest my eyes, and it was rough.
And
Okay.
then it's 4 a.m. and you're laying on the ground bleeding, and you're like, what happened?
But yeah,
Did I lose the fight?
if you want to introduce yourself a little bit and talk about what you do and what you kind of want to do with your content, I'd love to hear about it.
Oh, well, as you guys may or may not know, I go by Riku the Best or RikuXPaine or the Dark Knight, whatever you want to call me, as long as it has Riku in the name or a hint of Dark Knight. Anywho, yeah, I make variety content mainly on YouTube, Twitch. I try to stream whatever I can. That's the hard part for me because I edit video. I've been editing for pretty much 10 years. I can never make time to stream. When I do, I try to, do something different. Whether I, watch some other, watch some videos, just chill with the chat, or I don't know, just play something other than Dragon Ball Legends. I try to stream, and it's the hardest thing for me just to make time for it. I commend anyone who streams full time or just streams for long periods of time, because that's a lot of energy being expended live. Doing YouTube content is definitely different. It's because, it's edited, you can cut out what you want, but doing it live is a whole different story. So
You have
it's
to
a
keep
different
up the
animal.
energy. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
so
absolutely is.
I definitely commend anyone who streams. I can probably go maybe 4 or 5 hours, and then I'm over here, oh my God, I'm tired. Oh, I gotta go edit videos. I am just completely out. But
Yeah.
no, I find both fun in their own way, though. Maybe if there's some things I don't like about YouTube, I have Twitch and vice versa, But yeah, I find both to be equally fun to do, just because, it requires, different things. Like I said, one requires live content, the other, you can edit the video any way you want and just be as stupid as you want, which is my favorite part.
Oh, hell
But-
yeah.
Yeah.
And then just cut
Yeah.
out whatever stupid you don't want in the video.
Exactly. When it comes to me, which is never, I keep everything in. I keep all my bloopers in because I
Keep all
am
the
just that
stupid
guy. Exactly. I keep all the dumbness
That's gonna
in.
be the
But
next. That's gonna be the next slogan. Riku, keep all the stupid in.
yeah, keep all the stupid. Don't let it out. But no, it's something I've been doing for a while, and a lot of ups and downs. It comes to content creation, and editing is just something I've always wanted to do. I actually went from I used to draw a lot back in high school and like early college and stuff, but that's one of the hobbies, I put to the side. I don't mind not drawing anymore. I've been there, done that. It's enjoyable. And I just got into video editing like right after too, which is insane.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I was able to draw for so long with having ADHD. It's crazy. It's so hard to concentrate on one thing.
Hyperfixation.
Yeah.
True.
That's hyperfixation for you. Yeah.
I go back and think all the time, like I was able to sit down and draw for this amount of hours. Like,
it's like your
really?
little Zen mode, your little, I guess, your piece whenever you go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, just been working on a variety of content. I have been trying to reach out to people. It's not very easy for me at all. I'm not the most sociable person. That's why I'm glad you reached out to me, Skoy, and hi Bagel as well. And I was like, okay, that's really dope. I've been trying to work on it. I've been trying to reach out to different content creators and whatnot, get out of my comfort zone. I get it. It's not easy, but I try to do it bit by bit. Am I going on for too long, or are we just?
No, you're fine.
You're good.
Okay,
dude. There's literally no script for this. I opened up the notepad that I had that said Riku podcast script, and it was blank. So I mean, you're good.
Mine has a list that says anime. So that's it.
That's the only item on the list.
I think there's a SpongeBob meme, something like that, where he has like a notepad, there's nothing on it or whatever. But
I've known you for years actually. We haven't even we've been wanting to figure out something together, but we never reached out to each other.
Yeah, I've known people for years. I've seen them on Twitch. I watch a lot of Monster Hunter content creators and whatnot, but I haven't really sent that message. I lurk in everybody's chat because it is just so during that time, I guess everybody streams at the same time, and it's like, oh no, who do I watch? And during that time, like I said, I'm editing, so it's like, oh man, I want to hunt with you. Because by the time I finish editing, everyone has already done streaming and hosting everyone else, and I'm like, no, time zones.
I feel that.
Dang it, yeah. I've been trying to manage my time better. I really have, but yeah, I mean, eventually I do want to hunt with you too. I mean, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love that.
Yeah, we have to plan a day for that because
absolutely
that's the planning.
Oh, definitely. But what brought you into doing? Was it kind of English is hard, but if you
I say it every day. Yes, I say it every day.
You're doing your best.
How did you start your path with doing content creation and just in general? I guess I was gonna say on YouTube, but in general.
So back in high school, I think it was 10th grade, 10th, 11th grade, whatever. I used to, come home from school, never doing schoolwork, by the way. I will watch a lot of Ryan Higa. That is my favorite content creator. I love watching him, the How to Be Gangster and just a lot of his old videos and stuff. I really enjoyed watching how his videos were and how random he was. Sure, it was scripted, and I have no issue with that, obviously. But it was just amazing to see the final product and everything. So I was like, you know what? I want to make cool content like that where I'm just being myself, my wholesome random self, just have fun with it. And from then I started, I think my first video I recorded, which is on a cheap camera back in that day. It wasn't any expensive camcorder I had or whatever. There was no Elgato, there was no AverMedia. And I think it was a Warriors Rochi 2 video I had posted up on YouTube, just propped it up on my PS2 cases, game cases, and recorded. It was kind of funny. But that was my first video in 2008. And from there on, I got into other games. Some Dragon Ball Budokai games, and then some Naruto Ultimate Ninja.
Yes!
I love that series.
I bought it again on the Switch because it became available on the Switch, the Ultimate Ninja Storm series.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. So I've been you know what? I'll just play this on the go. I'll have an excuse to bring my Switch and just play it, whatever. So
So my early days of YouTube was definitely a lot of Naruto, Ultimate Ninja, and not Ultimate Ninja, but Storm, the one that was on PlayStation 3.
Storm. And
a lot of Budokai 3 because I still play that. The Dragon Ball.
Budokai Tenkaichi 3?
I didn't upload it, but I did have that. Yeah, I've played,
Tenkaichi 3, PS3, and GameCube. I remember playing them on the GameCube.
Yeah, I think it was like PS2 and GameCube. That game was, oh my god, they had so many characters, even characters you don't have normally actually fight. It's like, who is this guy? Is this a spatula? Like, why is he fighting? You know? Just something you would not see in like actual fighting.
Utensil with legs.
But it was fun. It was really fun.
The crossover from Toy Story 3
games were amazing.
Yeah, definitely. So that's how I pretty much got into, you know, content creation. I didn't really become like consistent with it until like this gacha game called Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.
Gacha games, let's go.
Yeah, I initially was not a big fan of gacha games. Like I remember being in college and my friend was playing. What was he playing? I think this is a game called Zenonia. It Brave Frontier. It was Brave Frontier. Zenonia as well, but Brave Frontier. He was playing a lot of that on his phone. I was like, "Ooh, you playing phone games? What is this? Like, who are you?" You know. And I tried it out myself. It was very fun. Sunk a lot of money into it. Don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
and
I feel that.
I was. Thankfully, it wasn't that much, but it didn't get worse until Dokkan Battle. But anywho, yeah, that's when I got into gacha games. I played Dokkan Battle. I was like, you know what? I didn't care for it. You know, it's a phone game. You know, I'm not gonna like it. And then, you know, I watched a lot of content on it, and I was like, you know what? It's like kind of cool. I don't know why games like so much more fun when someone else is playing it versus when I have it. No way that happens. Yeah. So it's like, you know what? Let me give it a go. Let me take two. And then I downloaded the game again and I got into it and I actually enjoyed it. You know, it's bubble popping simulator, whatever you want to call it. You know, people have the preference of whatever game they want to play, not to shame that at all. So I gotten really into gacha games at that point in time with Dokkan Battle. I played Fire Emblem, what was it, Heroes? I've played Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnia. I've played, oh God, what haven't I played, honestly? One Piece Treasure Cruise. I've played so many gacha games during that time. And yeah, I got to a point where it's like, you know what? I did throw a lot of money at this game, huh? This exactly is not healthy. Maybe I should stop. So yeah, I mean, I played like Dokkan for like 2.5 years and I stopped playing it because, you know, I didn't really enjoy it as much. And I actually hate spending money on, well, just like loot box type games and stuff. And you know, it's just a whole gacha system, you know, it's like, I learned the hard way. Let's just say that. I mean, it's funny that I say that, but it's like my full-time job now, but you know.
You can mark it as a tax refund, or what is it called?
It's a.
Oh yeah, I can sign all that off.
Yeah, it's expensive, man.
Gotcha. It's just like you spend all this money as your job. It's like, yeah,
yeah, but like the early part of it, definitely, it was
$1,800 on gacha games.
It was never a thought.
Problem.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
We're looking at all those Genshin streamers now doing their tax returns, like. Fuck.
Oh man, the game was fun. The only thing I hate about it is just the fact that it is gacha. Like I enjoyed the game when I played it. It was fun. It was really fun, and it was like one of the first gachas on like that can be played on console as well, because it was like on PS3.
It's on
PS4. Yeah, it's on everything. Yeah, it was like PS4, and you can play it on your phone, tablet, wherever.
It's
great.
You know? And you can log into the same account on any platform.
Yeah,
that was a really big selling point for the game, right? And if it wasn't gacha, I'm right there with you. If it wasn't gacha, I'd be all into it, because I have zero self-control, like zero, right? My gacha game is Pokemon TCG. I'll buy boxes after box and not even think about it, right? $150 per box, let's go.
I used to play Pokemon TCG as well.
Anymore.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like, even with the card games and everything, you still have something physically in your hand. It's like it's like, but the item you want is probably not in there. But,
absolutely.
Yeah, but with the other gacha games, it's just like, hey, you get something to upgrade your character a little bit. You don't get to see the extra stuff. It's just kind of there.
And with the actual gacha games on whatever device, it's gonna eventually shut down. That's how gacha games work. And
then you don't have it anymore.
Yeah, you don't have it anymore. So it's like memories, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to play Pokemon
I spent
TCG.
$8,000 on this, and all of that digital content is now gone.
You know, I get
gone.
Don't worry, English is very hard. Don't worry. So it's like I get people asking me, "Oh man, how much have you spent on this game?" It's like, you really don't want to know, but I won't tell you. But it's an investment, of course. You know, when it comes to content creation, and there's the business side that I had to learn, which I am very bad at. I am very bad at, but that's an area I want to grow in and everything, because I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to get used to it when you do this full time.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, going back to the gachas, yeah, I was playing Dokkan. I stopped playing it for a while, and I picked up, what did I pick up? Picked up like Dragon Ball Fighters. I don't play fighting games anymore. I used to play a lot of fighting games. I used to play Tekken, Street Fighter, Soul Calibur, anything you can think of, Mortal Kombat. But
Smash. Stay away from Smash.
I haven't played since Melee or GameCube. To be fair, I
That's
haven't
fair.
played any of the.
That's fair.
It's me, Mario. So like, yeah. That's I went back to like actual console games and stuff, because it's like I felt bad for spending the X amount, and it's like, oh man, it took up a lot of my time. And early stages, like I said, for me, and didn't really understand the business side. And I got back into gachas when Dragon Ball Legends came up, because it advertised you can fight with your friend as PvP, and I was like little Pog emote. So I was like, oh, dope. So that's when I got into that. When did it come out? Like 2018 or whatever? I don't know. Years ago, my fast.
It's been a little bit.
2018, yeah, you nailed it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I just Googled it because I'd never seen it before.
Okay, good, because I have very poor memory. It's not my fault, I promise. So, so yeah, I downloaded that, and it's like I still enjoy it to this day. I just really like fighting, with my community and everything. And it's the only gacha game I play, and it's the only one I want to play. So
Gotcha.
I feel like especially games that involve multiplayer have definitely a longevity with it, Jesus, I can't think of words right now. Holy
You're
shit.
doing your best.
Yeah, but I feel like
you.
they definitely have a longer lifespan for gacha games if they have multiplayer in it. Because I feel like if they don't, then it kind of like dies off quickly. Genshin, I feel like is getting the hang of the multiplayer aspect a little more now, which I hope they improve on at some point, because I kind of fell off with it.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
played during the early
world
stages.
visiting in Genshin, isn't it? It's like you open your world, and like your friends come visit and help you with tasks in your world, and that's it.
Yeah. Like, I don't think you guys could do story with each other. That would be cool.
Yeah, you can't.
That would be really
do
cool.
story with each other.
I think that'd be a really dope idea.
I would absolutely love that. Have you tried playing Genshin?
Oh no, I did. I stopped playing Genshin. Oh god, what year? It was around.
It's been out for more than a year.
Christmas. It was the Christmas of. Man, COVID has messed up years. Oh my god.
It really has.
COVID,
I think we're still in
right?
2019, I believe.
Whenever Ganyu came out in Genshin Impact, whenever Ganyu came out is when I stopped playing.
Jesus, I stopped playing after Zhao. When I got Zhao.
Okay, so that's around the same time then, because he came out in January.
Yeah, I stopped playing because it's just like I got Klee, I got the special item for Klee, and then I was just like, all right, I'm kind of like, I wasn't done playing, but it was just like I knew if I were to continue, there would be more characters that I would really want, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna fall deeper in this rabbit hole. I'm gonna stop while I still can.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was, because my favorite, I love Kuching. Like I have a hoodie, I have a coffee mug somewhere. I love that character, but it's like I'm gonna eventually like someone more than her. I don't want that.
No,
my waifu. No.
Yeah.
So I told myself, you know what? I'm gonna have to eventually stop, because the gacha system was not the best. I have a way I try to word things. I don't like to call anything bad or horrible. I try to make it, because this is online. It's you got to be careful how you say things and stuff. So I'm real good at that. It's like, oh, I hate this, I hate that. Just not
it's
for
all
me,
about intent, right? Like, this is what this is at this point. It's an opinion, right?
Yeah.
And like, I'll say it. I think Genshin and its entire design is predatory, which is why I won't play it, because I will fall into that rabbit hole, right? And I'll be fucked, because I won't have a dime anymore, And so that's why I won't touch it. But and that's just every gacha. The entire thing is, it's designed to be predatory. It's like a slot machine, at a casino. Casinos are also predatory. You gamble every single time you put money into it. There's other things that you can do to avoid the gambling. Like, Kanta's been playing it almost entirely free, this entire time.
I'm actually proud. Yeah,
I'm impressed.
I don't even know.
I
don't think Kanta's put any money into it yet, and it's been out. And
man, that takes some willpower.
Yeah, no, they have everything, right? Like, it's like holy shit. Like it's actually insane. So like it can be done. It's just now, what do you value more, your money or your time? And
Yeah.
right now I have neither.
Oh yeah.
That's why I feel, for me, since I mainly do gacha on YouTube and everything, I try to let my community know, or the word, not to. I don't recommend anyone to spend money. My situation was a bit different. I made a career out of it, of course, but
Yeah.
I have to keep in mind, the younger audience who can't pay for these things, who don't have jobs. I don't want to recommend you putting money into this game. Just watch us play.
Yeah.
Just watch us do these silly things, showcase these units that are new. Like,
play this game, buy the things.
Yeah. And I'll even say that too, is that like a lot of the Genshin streamers, they get real, like some people get really pushy about what you should and shouldn't be spending money on in that game. But like, I don't know, it gets really weird sometimes, even from like content creators. So I mean, like, it's good to hear that, like, educating people and like, just trying to make sure they don't waste all their money on this.
Because I feel like it's a thing for gacha game content creators. Like, you're not forced to like give this disclaimer or whatever, but I still feel like it would help if you do,
Yeah.
Because of the nature of what your content is it's gacha. You're going to be sinking money in. You know, it takes money to make money. That's how it is with gacha games, honestly, for a content creator. But obviously, it's going to be different for the audience that you play it for, and they may not, like I said, always have the funds to sink into these games. So, like I said, for me anyway, I take it upon myself to mention every single time, if I were to summon or a new banner, let people know, don't do what I do, just watch what I do. Definitely. Like, if I can afford to do this, it's like I said, my situation is much different. However, you watch, enjoy, and watch me rage or whatever it may be, so
just have them live vicariously through you. And
that's what I thought was really neat, because like when we talked to Tuner about Genshin, right, like he was saying that the majority of the build content that he was making at the time was from a free-to-play aspect, right, from a free-to-play perspective. So it may not have been like best in slot, but it was best in slot for free to play. And that was the kind of content, especially for a gacha game, that I was like, that's good, transparent content, right?
Oh yeah, definitely let them know what can be obtained free to play, and don't reach for this. This is good enough for free to play, and just let them know what works for their way.
You don't need to spend $4,000 for the 0.08% chance for the perfect drop for what's one of these characters' names, Kikin or whatever, right? Like, I don't know any of their names.
Oh my god.
But you've been getting into other anime games recently as well, like the new one that came out,
Demon Slayer,
yeah.
I played Demon Slayer. My only issue for me is that I didn't have a PS5, so I had a lot of connectivity issues for PS4 and desyncing issues.
Me too.
Like, it's such a fun game if you didn't have any issues with it. Obviously, I'm sure the same can be said about a lot of games, but like, for me, just trying to play with someone on a PS5, it's like, we desync like 90% of the time. I'm sure they probably have done something with it. I've seen like an update maybe a couple of months ago that they made the connection between consoles or whatever better. But I haven't been on it since then. But no, aside from the connection, I enjoy the game. I have my characters, Giyu Tomioka. That's my guy, and Shinobu, because I love her so much. So where's my Shinobu keychain? I got it on charm.
These are names.
I have it around here somewhere. Shinobu, where are you? Oh, that's Kuchin. That's Makoto. That's Persona. That's Thomas. It's Android 18. This just in, I don't see her on my key ring.
No.
Fan. Exposed.
I couldn't find a Shinobu. I think that's what it was. I got it from a convention, but I was like, no, you guys don't have Shinobu. Yeah, Demon Slayer is a very fun game. I enjoy it. I hope to see, like, I don't know, a Demon Slayer 2, like they have done with like the Naruto Storm. So, the first game is always going to be more rough because you gotta start from somewhere and then take the feedback and improve on that, and hopefully make a second game, which I would like to see for Demon Slayer.
Yeah, either a second game or like DLC content for the game. I think DLC might work better for it. And just to continue the story, especially with season 2 that's been going out right now. The last episode's today.
I have okay, so for Demon Slayer and AOT, I've seen first season of it, of course, and I love binge watching anime.
So you're
So
waiting.
yes, I am waiting to just knock it out like in a day or two. I honestly probably should keep it up by episode by how busy I am, you know, but
Yeah.
I make the time. I did the same thing with JoJo Part 6 came out. I just watched all 13 episodes in like that day.
There you
I
go.
was yeah, I had to. But yeah, Demon Slayer and AOT, I don't know how I haven't been spoiled yet being on the internets, but it's funny. I but I am so looking forward to it though. I am so looking forward to season 2. Whenever it finishes up in the anime and I just go right in. It's like me peeking through the doors like, is it finished yet? You know,
Yeah,
so,
no.
Yeah. You don't.
Last episodes today, and I can tell you one thing: the animation is possibly the best I've ever seen in any anime. Like,
wait, last episode
holy
for the season?
No, not the last episode for the season. Just the animation for
Oh,
Demon
most
Slayer in
recent
season
one.
2 in general
Yeah.
is
Okay.
just
Oh, okay.
the best I've ever seen in any anime.
Like at the peak? Nice, nice. How many
Gotcha.
episodes are they in for Demon Slayer season 2? Like maybe 13 episodes or 14-ish?
13 or 14 officially, because they have the movie that they kind of broke up into episodes for some reason.
Oh yeah, the beginning, the start of season 2,
Yeah.
the recap, or okay.
Watch
so yeah.
episode 1 of that, and if you watch the movie, then skip that arc because it's basically the same thing, and then go into.
Wait, but you told me to watch both.
You can watch, but no. I said like you can watch episode 1. That's like kind of explains the story before they get into the movie,
Okay.
and then watch the movie, and then
Okay.
watch the official season 2.
Mhm.
Oh.
No, it's really it's really dope. I like it a lot. What? How dare you? No. No, I actually really enjoy Demon Slayer. The one thing that really caught me off guard is I'm very picky when it comes to like main protagonist and like shonen anime and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Man, because we've been through like Deku, we've been through like early Eren Yeager from AOT, and we've been through Asta and Black Clover, who I'm not too fond of, but I give the anime a chance.
I'm not a big fan of Black Clover myself. I tried the anime. I bought the books, and I was like, no.
It wasn't for me, to be honest. It really wasn't for me. You know, I got to some of the cool scenes. They were, you know, kind of okay with like Yami and everything, and it was like, I don't think this anime is for me. You know, I don't like to force an anime or force me to watch an anime or whatnot. But you know, not all anime is made for everyone. But
No.
when I saw, what's the main character's name? I can't remember. I can't remember freaking Giyu and Shinobu, but not even the main character's name.
Tanjiro?
Tanjiro. Yeah, thank you. Oh my God. I probably should.
The only reason I remember that is because of how the blonde kid in season 1
Zenitsu. Yeah.
Just yells, Tanjiro! It's the only reason I can remember it.
That character is something else. Oh my God.
He's very obnoxious, but when he has his moments,
he's great.
oh, he
needs
has
a
his
hug.
moments.
He definitely needs a hug.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
Dude, he's down bad.
no, yeah, when he has his
Down
moments,
bad.
it's amazing. And then after that, he goes back to being down bad. But yeah.
Nezuko-chan.
Nezuko-chan! Oh my God, this man having a dream saving Nezuko's like, what are you doing? Wake up!
What are you
Without
doing?
like spoiling or whatever. But yeah, it's so hilarious. Like Demon Slayer's in a very enjoyable anime, and I really like the main character. Because I feel like I don't want to call him like the perfect package, but he's like, I just feel like he's not like overly annoying, overly righteous like you would see like a main character. Like he's tolerable. You can tolerate this character. He's not annoying whatsoever. I would find it very hard to actually not like him more than actually like him, because you know he doesn't give us like too much of a reason to actually dislike him. He's cool.
At least from the perspective of season 1, this is like him growing up, right? Because like we see him in the very beginning with
we saw what happened.
Spoilers for season 1. I'm gonna throw that out there because I want to talk about this, because this is an anime I watched recently, so I get to be a part of this conversation. And Skoy's probably losing his mind over here because we get to finally talk about anime. But I didn't appreciate the amount of time that passed when he was like training to become a demon slayer until like after the fact, and you see the complete change in his mentality, right? because like when the show starts, he is literally a child, and he's like, I'm gonna save my sister and kill all the demons and all this stuff, and then like he goes through the training and like actually encounters like his first demon and slays it and understands that like, no, this is a very tragic situation. Like the fact that I have to do this job is sad. And I think that's like the fact that he's come to the realization so early in the story and everyone else around him is blissfully ignorant to the situation. I think that's just what makes him a really good character.
Oh yeah,
I agree. But no, like I do really enjoy Demon Slayer. I enjoy a lot of the characters and whatnot. You know, Shinobu, I love Shinobu. I love her so much. Anywho,
she's great.
She's amazing. I like a lot of characters in Demon Slayer and everything. But yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing like season 2 when it finishes. I'm really curious to see what happens. I'm seeing like screenshots on Twitter. It's like, oh my god.
The animation's so fucking clean. UFO Table, the company that animates the whole entire series, they know how to animate their CGI to make it look really fucking good.
I need to give them a big hug or something, like send I love you message. But yeah, because season 1 looked amazing. So.
UFO Table. But yeah, going back to like the Tanjiro talk, I do appreciate the character a lot. Because like without that like thought process or anything, I think I would just totally like pass up on the Demon Slayer, to be honest, because it would just be like your normal everyday Shonen Jump anime. It'd be too like, all right, this has been done kind of before. But he's a very like understanding and wants to understand like the enemy that he goes up against, and it's really like really nice to see and really heartwarming to kind of watch. So.
Yeah, I mean, because there's no like substance to that encounter if it didn't mean anything. Like if there wasn't any meaning behind why they became the way they were. Like how did this person become a demon? You know, and the fact that the show portrays that realization, right? Like the show gets you invested in that character, and Tanjiro actually makes that connection too. I think just makes the whole encounter more fulfilling. You know, it makes it more exciting versus like, I mean, Naruto does it well too, but with only like with really big enemies. And then like there are a couple other shows that like could do it a lot better, but choose not to. But that is like the shonen formula, right? It's like introduce an enemy, like have, you know, 6 episodes. Like Dragon Ball did that really well, where you introduce like an enemy, and then you have like 6 episodes about like that enemy's backstory, and then you finally have the fight, and it's just like, okay. Like we now have an understanding as like why this person's being a dick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I like the pacing of Demon Slayer, and I mean I'm looking forward to seeing season 2. I'm sure you guys are already excited. Like 13 episodes in or whatever amount. It's like
I haven't watched any of season 2 yet.
Yeah, I said
only season 1, baby.
Yeah, I am definitely waiting to watch Demon Slayer. So another anime. Okay, so the only other anime that I have like watched recently was sometime last year. So Tokyo Revengers, I think.
Oh,
so I don't know if you guys have seen that.
I have.
Oh man! Initially, I didn't like the anime, so I was like, you know,
I was very skeptical about it at first as well.
I was very skeptical of the first 3 or 4 episodes. I was like, where are we getting with this? Oh, this is too believable by this guy. You know, keeping it spoiler free, of course. And it's like, once I got to like after episode 4 or 5, things start to kick off for me. And it's like, I like the idea of the anime, you know, the whole premise of it being like 2 things that you would never see together, because it reminds me, it reminds me of like Durarara a little bit, you know, how it was heavily gang related, you know, the students in high school, whatever, like Durarara plus maybe like Steins Gate, where, you know, the whole plot is, you know, like time travel and everything. So
yeah,
I try to think of it like that, and you know, sort of a way, and it was really interesting how it ended. I am so waiting for season 2. I really enjoyed it. Like voice crack. I don't think it is. I know a lot of people are like, oh man, this happened in the manga, and like if I'm hearing a lot of good things about what happened in the manga. So if they do come out of season 2 and cover that manga material, it's because that cliffhanger was just, oh my god,
hurts.
Give me more, man. I gotta know. Like, holy crap. Yeah, that it really did hurt.
Without
really
spoiling the ending of season 1, something happens and then it ends on a black screen.
It's like the craziest cliffhanger I've ever seen, dude. It's like, what? Please feed me. It's like, feed me, please.
I like
I'm
his hair.
starving.
His hair is
That's
great,
what I got.
but
I like his hair.
it's dyed. Like they make it like let you know that it's actually like dyed hair. It's not like that's, I think it's like the first time in anime really that where they really let you know that it's like this is actually dyed hair.
Yeah.
Or bleach.
That's not him, you know. Just in case, you know. But
Oh yeah, 'cause it's really funny because like a lot of times in anime they have like they have a lot of different hair colors because they want you to distinguish between the characters because drawing styles.
Is that why they do it? I thought it was just like people putting their OCs into anime.
No,
it's so funny because my favorite anime, which is Initial D, is a street racing anime. There's this character in the anime who changes his hair like every season. I kid you not. This man was like a fashion model, dude. He changed his hair at least like 4 or 5 times. Red, blue, purple, brown, black. Are you okay? Like,
Wait, who's this new guy? You're like, wait a minute.
how does this affect you driving a car? Like, did I miss something there? But no, it was the most amazing thing ever.
I had to check it out. There's one anime called Assassination Classroom. I don't know if you've seen it. I started watching it, but like
I've heard of it.
whole classroom has like multiple different hair colors. Like one person with green hair, blue hair, another person came in with red hair, and he's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
It's like the whole color wheel. Oh my god.
Pretty much the color wheel classroom. That's what they should call it.
Color wheel classroom. That's good. That's good, Skoy.
Yes.
Yeah. So Tokyo Revengers, I feel like it's definitely not an anime for everyone. My friend doesn't even like the anime. I've known him like
It's a very heavy
14
anime.
years. It is. It is. I think, man, it's like one of those things to where people, it's like, you know, that don't want to watch One Piece because it's too long. Not that it's the same, but like, I feel like it's a similar feeling to that, but oh,
He's flashing the goods.
I don't. Okay. So I don't watch One Piece. I do read it, but it's been a while since I've read. It's been a while since I've read any manga. I do love One Piece as well. One of my favorite arcs in anime comes from One Piece.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like I don't talk enough about One Piece on my timeline. I mostly Naruto and Dragon Ball, but you know, I'm just saying.
I don't mind.
I love Naruto, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Goddamn, oh, believe it, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I love Naruto, dude. That was childhood for me, man. Like I watched that while growing up, and yes, how Naruto ran through the lunchroom and everything, and it's called a weeb. This is before, you know, being a weeb was cool, like it is nowadays. Oh my gosh!
And now everything's being sold out. Fucking, it took me 6 or 7 months to get this because it was sold out for so long. I was like, what the fuck?
No, I love Naruto. Like I definitely point out its problems and issues with the anime, but overall, I still enjoyed it. You know.
Oh yeah, same here. Like I feel like it was at its peak during like the Pain arc, and then that was like that's like I think a lot of people say that too. It's at its peak point. And then from there,
that's actually when I stopped watching it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
After the Pain arc. Yep, and that's when I stopped.
Same. I stopped watching it, and then I read it after that, after Pain.
Me too.
So all the great niche where I read and everything, but yeah.
I remember I stopped watching it right after the Pain arc, right? I stopped watching it and like a couple months went by, and then like I saw on like Twitter or like Facebook or something like that, like last episode of like Naruto is out, and then I just watched the last episode.
Oh my god.
Jesus. I skipped like the 60 some odd episodes in between all of that.
You skipped all the character progression.
The ending. Got it.
There was one episode, without spoiling anything, there was one episode where it was like there was no dialogue. It was just them fighting against each other. And it was at the Final Valley. And it was
beautiful.
So good. Like all you heard, you can feel the punches with everything. And I'm just like, it's
yeah,
so
you felt
good.
that episode. Yeah. It's really good, dude.
I like when I finished reading Naruto, I was like in the corner, like right here in the corner of my room, just like I finished reading it, and I was like, "That's the end."
Yeah, I can't believe it's over. I feel like it's been going on forever.
And then Boruto came in.
They should make a show about his dad.
Okay, all right. So I tried to be understanding with Naruto's dad. I tried to be understanding with Boruto. I've watched maybe 70, 80 episodes of it. Was it worth it? Not really.
Is that many?
But, oh no, it's like 200 now. It's like it's a lot. I got through like a quarter of it. And I was like, I throw in the towel. Ding ding ding. Yeah. So if I recommend Boruto, read it, please. I do recommend reading Boruto.
There's no direction.
What's like the biggest? Is that what it is? It's just like, oh my god, is it like a Pokemon anime now, where like every episode has nothing to do with the last one or the next one, and
the pacing was a lot of fillers.
They're starting to develop their story, but like for the majority of the anime and the manga too, there's no direction. His kid is just like, yeah, I don't want to become Hokage. It's like, oh.
And it's 80 episodes about that.
Yeah, well, it kind of, because like, what's your goal then? Nothing. And I'm just like,
it was
okay.
Yeah, it was very confusing. Like I said, as far as the anime anyway, the pacing was definitely very slow because, disregarding filler, Boruto's progression was very slow. He was reluctant to train and, oh, my father hates me. He cares more about the village than me. He's kind of the Hokage. So it's like, that's his job. It's like, it was pretty much like 50 whatever episodes of Naruto being a Hokage and Boruto still complaining about his father not liking him. Was like, put yourself in Naruto's shoes. He didn't have parents when he was a kid. He was on that swing at the beginning watching other people have fun. It was just on the swing,
he was sitting on that swing watching other people's parents.
It was so sad.
It was just not him understanding. I was trying to like swing on the swing, but I can't do that in the chair. It was just basically him not understanding what Naruto has gone through and not wanting to train. It's like, because they explain it at certain episodes of Boruto that, these new age of ninjas aren't as, profound or strong or willing to train, because obviously there's times of peace. There's no war, so people got little laid back, which is understandable, but complacent. Thank you. And the pacing was, oh my goodness. Sure, they had like the spoilers, I guess, but this is like 2 years ago, 3 years, 4 years ago. Boruto came out in 2018,
spoilers
right?
For Boruto. If you don't want spoilers for Boruto, stop now.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Thank you. Like the tuning exams, and like even that was a bit okay. Like, big Uchiha fan. I love Sasuke. Like,
yeah.
My PSN was shutting on to Sasuke for like forever.
Yep.
And I got something here shutting on related. I just can't find it. I don't know. There's no character in Boruto that just kind of like pulled me in. I didn't really like Sarada that much, to be honest.
Neither did I. Like, she was also very. I liked her more than Boruto, I can tell you that. But she was.
They could have picked any other consonant, and they had to pick a B.
Her character development was really fast to me compared to like what Sasuke went through when he was a kid. Because like she had the Sharingan, she knew how to like handle and use it, even though she had no understanding of it, and her father wasn't there. And then not only that, but she was able to gain like stage 2 of the Sharingan pretty quickly, and then she mastered Chidori like super quickly as well. And I'm like,
child prodigy.
What the fuck is happening? Yeah.
Like,
so
definitely took Sasuke some time and everything to learn the techniques and master it. During the early stages, you can only use this one time. You do it after that, you die or you lose all your chakra or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, it was, told to him by Kakashi and everything. But yeah, like I think the only character that I kind of enjoyed a little bit was Shikadai. Shikamaru's son.
Oh yeah, no, he was pretty chill. I
don't know how much they show of him now. When I went back to watch the recent episodes and whatnot, I didn't. Where's everyone else? But
yeah, right.
I guess that's typical Naruto deal where it's like rest of the Leaf Village is like.
Yeah, no. I really hope they make like movies or even like small animated shorts of like the books. I would really hope so. I just have all this at the best for conversation.
They're just here.
Here.
He came ready. He's like, okay, it's
Nice,
the
he
anime
came
episode.
prepared.
I'm pulling out all my favorite manga. We're gonna put it
Pull
on
out
the
all my
desk.
favorite manga. I have everything in a box in front of me. I'm just gonna grab that. I'm kidding.
I'll be right back.
You got the
get
books, I got the headband. We got this.
Yeah,
we got this. You know?
But yeah, no, like the books, they do a really good job of like telling different stories of certain characters, and I hope they at some point. I know they went over the one with Itachi, when he was a kid, becoming Abu Black off and everything.
Oh, I love Itachi. I'm a Sasuke fanboy, but Itachi would be my second favorite character. Oh my god, the brothers are so good.
I love him so much. He's great. I cried at one scene. I think you know what scene I'm talking about.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that one.
Volume 43. I've reread that volume so many times.
Oh no. It's funny because whenever me and my friend watch an anime, this always happens to him. No matter what his favorite character is, they always end up not surviving throughout the rest of the show. And I don't know how he picks it like that. It happens every single time. You can name any anime and his favorite character, I'm pretty sure it's no longer alive for some reason.
It's like, you know what? I'm gonna be unique here. I love that character. It's like, oh.
Yeah, it was like, even when we watch Akame got killed and he was like, I don't want a favorite character anymore. It's like that was like the icing on the cake.
Don't have him watch Game of Thrones then. Just like totally steer him away from that.
Dude, that's the play though. In like writing, you make a one-dimensional, really likable character, and then 2 episodes later, you fucking kill them. That's just good writing.
That's really good writing. If you could make a character, a lovable character within like 2 minutes, fucking you win. They're absolutely win. They're dead.
Yeah, like
after that's what they do. After the first episode, they just they start looking at all the comments on the videos, right? Like, ooh, like who does everyone like? Okay, we're killing that one.
You got hair like Sasuke. I got you next episode. Like,
yeah. Oh man.
I guess like with my characters, but no, I think that's a really cool idea, especially if that character has like an impact to the main character or to the main 3 in some way or another. You know, as long as they have an impact and, you know, very charismatic or, you know, passing down abilities, whatever. I really enjoy that, you know, because that gives the main character some early character progression and gives them, you know, a goal, you know? It's like, oh man, whether it be, I want revenge or I want to be as good as him or, you know, surpass the master, whatever direction they may take, you know, I think that's really cool.
It's all hero tropes, right? Like there's a trope in hero stories like that. There's always a trauma, a refusal to call, and then like actually going on the adventure, right? And like every hero story is designed that way because it makes for a compelling drama. And you even see it like legitimately trauma, refuse the call, and then the adventure. Every anime.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. Unless it's a slice of life, right? But you know, like any like shonen anime, it's exactly that every single time.
Do you have a favorite slice of life?
That's why all these
Wait, you said favorite slice of life?
Yes.
That's a lot to think of. Ooh.
I recently watched
making this man pick one.
Your Lie in April with Liz. I finished watching that with her.
Oh god, that's so good.
That's a really fucking good one. There was
Your Lie in April.
There was a letter at the end that killed me, and I forgot.
Yeah,
after rewatching it, I was just like, okay, I'm dying again. All right, here we go.
Is it the letter M?
Okay, so my
the letter M score.
No, it's a letter. Just a letter. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like P or
no,
L, maybe.
It could be A.
L. Loser.
Oh, it's the letter L. Oh, well, all right. Fuck that.
So my favorite slice of life. I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce it wrong or right or whatever. Clannad?
Ooh,
How do you spell it?
It's Clannad, and I've looked it up myself, and people are, oh, it's pronounced this way, it's pronounced this. Like, I don't want to ruin the name. You know, it hurts, but
yes.
I think that's a drama romance.
Oh, you're evil.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like doing that to myself. It's ooh, it hurts. But
oh, why would you do that to yourself? I haven't watched it. But like,
yeah,
I've heard like, oh, it really tears your heartstrings. and it doesn't take breaks either. It's just like, oh, you were depressed last episode? We got you.
Let's keep going.
Say no more.
Be depressed forever.
Oh my dear. Honestly, it's so funny because I also watched that while in college. It's like I never did work in school, and
That's when I watched all my anime.
yeah, true. When I first watched that, it's probably the first anime that made me cry. And so I'll never forget that moment because I was just like in awe for about 10-15 minutes straight. And then the music is so good. Oh my, I'm going to say this right now. Honestly, that's my second favorite anime on my list, initially being number one, but I think it has the best soundtrack of any anime I've seen. I love the soundtrack. That's what pulled me into it. The soundtrack is so amazing.
For Clannad?
Yes.
Oh.
The soundtrack is amazing. Oh my god, I was playing the soundtrack earlier actually.
Nice.
But no, it's like season one. It has 2 separate seasons. After Story is season 2. So, stuff really gets real. Do you guys curse on the podcast? I just want to make sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can say every colorful word you want to.
So yeah. First season, a little more easy going. Of course, they still have their issues with, per character and everything. Season 1 was amazing. Having it on Blu-ray, I'm keeping it for the rest of my life. And the price is never going to drop for me ever. Like, it's always going to be like 50 or 60 for like after start, whatever. First season is easy going, but you start to really get the feels when they get into the second season because, the story gets... I want you to watch it and enjoy it, so I'm being vague. I am being very vague on purpose because I really want you to enjoy it. Now, I don't think...
Is that going to be the next watch party in the Discord, Skoy?
Tissues.
Not the Discord. We watched, what was it called? It was the one with the deaf girl, Silent Voice.
Oh my god, I recently watched that.
There was a lot of people in call, but that was the quietest I've ever seen that chat. I don't think I want to put, I don't think I want to put my viewers through that.
I picked up on that as well. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
No. Okay. It's a breathe in, breathe out. A Silent Voice, man.
Yeah.
Okay, funny story. I think it was sometime like September of last year. I binged nothing but anime movies within a week. So I watched Your Name, I watched A Silent Voice, I watched Eat Your Pancreas, I watched
I need to
Weathering
watch
Weathering with You. I watched all that in the span of a week because I just wanted something sad and something that would just shank it. Yeah, I know. I asked for this. I don't know why I'm like this, but
you watched you went on a binge of watching like all depressing animes. What?
Yeah,
what was that third one? Eating Your Pancreas? What?
Yeah, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. That one I actually enjoyed.
It's not about eating your pancreas.
It's not.
To Google. It's called I Want to. Nope. Yep. It's right there. If you just type I want, it comes up immediately.
Oh yeah, I was confused too. Like
it's like the anime Rascal Never Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai or something like that, but it's not about bunny girls. Everyone's just like, oh, you're like because there's bunny girls in it. Just no bunny girls. It's like literally
no bunny girls.
It's figure of speech. Yeah.
No, I actually find that anime very, very interesting. Compared to some of the other like drama romance that I've watched because of what went down, how it ended, and everything. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. I do recommend that as well. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas.
Oh, that You Want to Eat Pancreas? I need to watch that.
Ignore the name, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. No, I really love that anime. But yeah, Silent Voice is really good when I watched it. Woo! For me, when I watched A Silent Voice, I felt like that one hit me hard only because I felt a lot from the anime as far as like I don't want to spoil. Damn it. A lot of events that happen I can relate to in that anime because it happened to me as well when I was in school and everything. So it's long ago stuff. I even talked about this on my podcast when I did it, and it's like, oh man, this movie really drew me in. It's like 10-15 minutes. Oh my god, what is this? Tears? Where? No, I really enjoyed that overall experience of A Silent Voice, and I'm a sucker for when it comes for to like drama romance. Those are typically like my favorite genre and everything.
There's a new one that came out recently with that everyone's simping over. I forgot the name of it. It's the fucking she's blonde, she likes cosplaying, and
The Dream.
Dream. Yeah, I need
How do you bring
to.
that up? What?
I need to check it out. I want to look into it because I haven't seen anything like more recent aside from those movies and
Yeah.
stuff. And
Especially like slice of life wise, I haven't seen anything recently. Like I think the last slice of life anime that I watched was Welcome to the NHK, which I absolutely
I've heard
love
about that.
show.
Oh,
It is so
works.
good. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Wait.
Cloverworks is one that came out recently. No, that's the anime. That's the animated
Oh.
company. Sorry. So
Just kidding.
I was like, wait, that's the animated company. This is the
that's
Japanese
the-
translation. What's it? My
company.
Dress Up Darling. I was like, wait, Cloverworks is
My
an anime company.
Dress
My
Up
bad.
Darling. I would never click on a show called that.
Neither do I, but like I've heard, don't watch the show if you're single. So
All right, whoa. What are they trying to say? I like ruining my life. No, I'm joking.
Don't watch the show if you're single.
because it's extremely wholesome and very, very mushy in terms of
That's
like.
why I want to watch the show. I want to live
Yeah?
vicariously. Are you kidding me?
Oh, okay, well then go for it.
No, stop. No, let me stop you.
Right?
But no, yeah, Cloverworks is an anime company. My bad. Also,
Oops.
something I found out recently, which was interesting, is that Studio Wit is the original company that made this is kind of like a little off topic, but not really. Attack on Titan in the first 3 seasons.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about AOT?
I love it.
Have you guys
Watched
seen
the
it?
first season. I've only seen the
I'm
first
up to
season.
date. I love it.
I'm also waiting for that to binge it as well. And surprised I'm dodging spoilers. I don't know how. Oh my
Surprised
god.
for you too. But
I'm surprised too.
oh yeah, but Studio Wit was the one anime company that animated like the first 3 seasons, and I think that some company was trying to push them to make the 4th season like now, and they were like, no, not right now. We'll make it eventually.
Yeah.
But that's why Mappa, another studio company, started taking over and started animating it as well. But also found out Studio Wit is a very small company. It only has 34 people in that company. Whereas,
really?
Wow.
Yeah. Whereas Mappa has over 255.
Ooh.
So that's why you're seeing so many animated companies or so many anime with Mappa behind it. Like there's Yuri on Ice, there's Attack on Titan, there's Jujutsu Kaisen.
They have the manpower for it, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They also overwork the animators like crazy. Like
Yeah, I honestly feel for them. Like I've seen some horror stories about like early Madhouse. And because I
Yeah.
mean, sure, the animes that they work on are amazing, like Hajime no Ippo. They've done Ace of Diamond, I believe. I've watched a lot of sports as well, and a lot of other animes I have yet to like see. It's like, oh man, these guys are being overworked. Like they've even had some stories on Twitter where they're not paying their employers and employees
sleep
and
at
whatnot,
work.
and they sleep at work. Oh, you can't go
my
home.
gosh.
Haha, you're jailed here. Like I've heard some very bad horror stories. I'm just like, I feel bad for animators, man. I really
Yeah.
do. So
I hear you can probably
like-
get paid from McDonald's more than you get paid for as an animator.
yeah, and they don't really get paid much at all. And it's like they are like this amazing piece of body of work they are producing, and yet they're getting paid nothing. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. They just
It's
live
so
in one
weird.
place.
Are these Japanese like animation companies, or is
Yeah.
this like, are they like all over the place? Okay.
It's mostly centered towards Japanese anime companies. I don't know much information about the other animated
Yeah.
companies, but this is like
Because I know there's that whole like Japanese like work culture is like, 12-hour work days, work yourself to death, your job is your life. That's kind of like the work culture.
Yeah, that's mine every day. But so I can feel for them, but no. I enjoy what I
that's
do
the
overall.
life of being self-employed. You just work all day.
Yeah, to be honest, definitely.
Mhm.
But Attack on Titan is a funny one because I know it came out 2013, 2012. I can't remember the year. It's been out for a while. It's like, oh my god.
it's been out since like my
Yeah.
freshman year of high school, and it's still going.
Yeah, it's been out since I was in school, dude. Like, oh my god, I have to sometimes go back and check. I was like, did it really? Did I watch AOT this early on? Was I this young watching it? It's crazy.
I want to know when it
Eh.
actually came out. Hold on.
Yeah, if memory serves me correct, I think 2013, like April. I don't know, but I actually ended up watching season 1. And I didn't care for it much. It wasn't until maybe season 2 I started liking it a lot more.
Oh,
When did it come? Did you see the year?
April 7th, 2013.
I was April. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But
Jesus.
But yeah,
I
season
saw
2 is where I loved
the
it.
manga run from it, and it said 2008, and I was like, "There's no fucking shot."
Yeah, that's crazy. So I think the manga's like 2008. Really?
That's wild.
2009. Yeah.
There you go. That's crazy.
That's still earlier than what I thought. I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, and there's other manga like Naruto. They started back in 1998 when I was born. So
That was crazy to think. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, and then it's still going. Like the world of Naruto is still going, which it's nice to see.
It's impressive. It's impressive, but
Please stop. Please just
but childhood.
That's like me with Pokemon, right? Because like I've like grown up and lived and existed on Pokemon. I'm rewatching every piece of like Pokemon animation that I can possibly find. And the fucking formula for the Pokemon TV show, because I refuse to call it an anime, is god awful. It is so bad, but like it's designed to be like a midday children's cartoon that a parent just throws on, and it's supposed to be just mindless, pretty colors that are just absorbed into you, and then that's it, right? There's no substance to it. You know, what's really funny is that like the Pokemon Generations YouTube series and the Pokemon Evolutions YouTube series have more substance to them than literally 25 years of an anime.
It's crazy.
That Pokemon OVA was really dope, where they showed Red, the manga character, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was like that was really nice.
Generations.
Yeah, Generations.
That.
Yeah. That was actually enjoyable.
I was feeling nostalgic. I was feeling like there was so much there was so much depth of the characters that you already know, and it's just have you guys read?
Excuse me, that's not Generations.
Oh,
Evolution.
Probably.
Generations is the one that they're doing now for YouTube. That's about like all of the main plots to the games.
Pokemon Origins.
Which
Origins.
That's the one I've read.
Yeah, Origins.
Yeah, I just had to think for a second. Ooh,
Have you
brain.
guys read the Pokemon Adventures manga with like the main character being red, and then it goes out through its entire story? It's brutal. They literally had a Fearow stab through a Poliwhirl.
Not the circle.
They had an Ekans.
Eradicate dies.
They had an Ekans being cut in half, oozing acid.
Who's the target audience again?
Young adults.
Oh, okay.
There's even like scenes of like Team Rocket pulling guns on like Red and Blue, and it's like, Jesus Christ. It's real. It's real up in there.
Not to stray away from the topic. Have you guys seen that game that they show like over on social media where it was like a Pokemon but with guns? Have you guys seen that?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I want to play
they're
it.
like, yeah, Pokemon Arceus is looking fire. They're just running around as a trainer with an AK.
Pokemon
That's what I
slavery,
immediately
that's what it's
thought of.
called. Pokemon slavery, Jesus.
They were making guns. Like, oh my god.
I want to
That's the first
play
thing
it
that came to
though, because
mind.
it looks crazy and
I
fun,
do.
but it looks terrible at the same time.
I want to do it for the memes. I want to do it for
Me
the
too.
memes.
I'm not gonna be like, I can't wait to have this Pokemon and use him for my needs. It's like, no, that's not the reason why.
Can't wait to use this shotgun on Pikachu, you know, or like.
There's
man.
there's a game on Steam that I've been following for a while that's essentially open world Pokemon with like crafting and survival aspects. It's called Pow World.
Pow?
And me and another friend, it's literally a third person shooter with a monster capturing and like monster collecting system as well, which you can use to like make farms, run factories, you like raid other people. It's wild. This like entire concept is absolutely wild. So it's been on my wish list since 2018. I'm waiting.
Oh my!
It's supposed to come out this year.
Oh really?
Oh no!
Wait, there's another Pokemon like game that's coming out. It's made by the same It's made by, I forgot who it's made by. But like the world
really?
looks absolutely gorgeous. The animation looks incredible. I'm trying to figure out, like, it was made by a company. Fuck. What is it? I'm gonna look
I need
this
more.
up.
I need more before I can Google it.
I need to
Yeah.
look this up.
Go for it.
I need to look this up. You guys keep going.
Favorite Pokemon opening, Bagel. Do you have a favorite?
Pokemon opening?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get flack for this. The X and Y opening was really good.
I actually haven't heard that.
Well, and then because I'm gonna get flack for this because I actually really like the X and Y opening, but everyone just what is it? Johto's opening.
I love Johto, but my favorite is Advance.
It's an earworm.
The first
Advance is really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Gen 3. Was the first Advance, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, the first one, the one that sounded like T-Pain was on it because I thought I heard auto-tune.
Who the fuck
my
made
way.
this? Who the fuck
Are
made
you still
this
looking for it?
article?
Oh no.
I searched on Pokemon like games and Monster Hunter World was in there.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, don't get me started. We found an article yesterday, just written by somebody, that was a tier list for all of the weapons in Monster Hunter World. And
Really?
I have never been more aggravated with an opinion in my entire life.
I am so sorry. We're here for you. If you need a hug, I'm here. Skoj is here as well.
They put SNS. They put SNS in F tier because
This could be my next weapon that I use.
it's low damage output. They never played the game.
I don't think damage is. Yeah, I've seen people speed run like 2-3 minute freaking speed run monsters with SNS. I was actually just watching that yesterday because I wanted to find another weapon to use. And
the world record for one player freestyle on Elatrian in World is with SNS is 2 minutes and 39 seconds.
Oh my god!
Tell me it's slow.
That's ridiculous. I even used SNS in World, and it was amazing.
They put Charge Blade in D tier. Oh, Dokkaevi.
Dokkaevi.
Oh, what? Why does that sound familiar?
It's
so they announced Dokkaevi at the Game Awards. Yeah, it's it's made by the same people that made Black Desert Online. It was original concept was supposed to be. Its original concept. I've actually been following this game because it looks sick. Its original concept was supposed to be a creature capture MMO. But I think they are pulling back on that because it just how they could actually execute it doesn't really work in the engine that they want to build it in. It's a seizure inducing video game. If you've never looked it up, Dokkaevi, Dokeev. It's really cool. It's made by a Korean development company. They put they got an artist to make a K-pop song for it. It's an actual bop. The entire game looks really flashy and colorful. It will induce a seizure though. That's the biggest problem.
Oh,
I mean, watch it. It'll actually if anyone's photosensitive in any way. So I'm really hoping they make an accessible option for the game that makes it a little more
I hope so.
Photosensitive nice, because I won't stream it if I can't do that.
Looking at it right now, Riku.
Yeah, no, I was just spacing out a bit because I tend to do that when I hear long conversations. But I notice games nowadays are starting to be more I don't want to say player friendly because I'm starting to see more colorblind options in video games and things.
Accessible.
Thank you. I'm very bad with wording because I am horrible at talking.
We're here to help each other.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need that hug later. But yeah, more accessible, definitely. And I'm liking that. Honestly, I'm really liking that a lot. So
yeah.
I was gonna say yeah, you go.
You continue.
Record DJ Scratch.
Oh man.
Now it's conversation.
I forget what I was gonna say.
Who's gonna start first? Oh man.
I have no thought. So
you want to go, Riku?
I forgot what I was gonna say. Give me a second.
But no, it's really cool seeing. I don't know, competition for Pokemon, I guess you could say, because it will help improve Pokemon as a whole in the future if these games start becoming more and more popular for it. So I hope that Pokemon sees this and will just all right, we need to do something about this, otherwise we're going to lose our audience.
The problem is I don't see Dokkaevi as a Pokemon competition.
I don't see it either, but I'm just saying it's a lot of people are putting that line there, and it just reminded me of Dokkaevi.
Remember Temtem?
What?
Remember Temtem? And everyone was like, hey, Temtem's gonna be the Pokemon killer, and then Temtem lasted for all of 2 weeks. I remember Temtem. Yeah,
man, I wish that lasted longer. That was fun to watch.
MMO style open world multiplayer Pokemon in a semi-realistic universe. Oh, Temtem's gonna be the next best. Temtem's gonna put Pokemon out of business. How many copies of Arceus have already been sold? I don't even think I don't even think we have those numbers yet.
I'm sure it's a lot. You know, I feel like it was that Pokemon game.
Oh, 6.5 million.
Godly, that's more than I thought.
For 2 weeks.
Wait, let me see. How many has Temtem sold then?
Yeah.
I think Temtem's free to play. Oh, 500,000.
I get the problem. Oh my God, that's green. Looks like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, then the welcome to me. Sorry.
Yeah, 500,000. I will say this though, they put themselves in a really good position for their next Pokemon game if they learn from Arceus. If they take nothing from Arceus and make another Pokemon game, they're fucked, right? This is unfortunately the kind of formula that they need to move forward with main series games to keep audience interest.
I would love for them to make like every region play like that, you know, like Hoenn region or Johto. Johto would be a little stretch because of the amount of Pokemon Gen 1 and Gen 2, but you know,
so this is,
I love that format.
This is my thing, is that this was fun as like an experiment. I'm going to play it for a couple of months. I'm going to have a good time. I'll sink, like maybe 100 hours into it and I'll enjoy it. This game though implements gameplay really well, but not extended gameplay. Your post game is literally only shiny hunting. That's it. That's the entirety of post game. There's like some like extra like missions that you do after the fact. There's completing the Pokedex, and then shiny hunting is stupidly accessible with the shiny charm, and which is only 380 something or 360 something Pokemon in the decks in this game. With the shiny charm and doing the outbreak mechanic. Yeah, the swarms. It's a 1 in 128 chance for a shiny, and that can be save scummed.
Oh my God, that is so much easier than the mainline series. Holy crap.
Well, because in mainline, the closest you get is like 1 in 256, and it's literally half of that, right? Like you're literally double the odds. But it's the same shiny chance originally, 1 in 4,058 or something like that, right? That's where it starts, and then every mechanic that you add on just cuts it in half and cuts it in half and cuts it in half. So. Well, I really like the game and I like the gameplay of it. I just want, more Pokemon Black and White to have this overworld style, but then also still have like my cities.
I mean, I feel like they have a good formula going. If they're going to continue with that style of open world, which I hope they do, it's being very well received right now.
Or just like open region, right? Like that's what this is. It's like a whole open region. Like you have like this really large, expansive map that you get to explore.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I want more of.
I feel like it'd be good.
Do you think they would need like a different engine to make an open world for actual bigger, like Black and White has a lot of big buildings and cities, and
Black and White definitely need a different engine for open world. Black and White, I feel like is perfect.
You don't need gigantically expansive areas. You just need this open world system that has some variance to it. Because like think about it this way: the maps here are huge, right? The maps in Arceus are gigantic. But the cities, they aren't going to make them that big. They'll make them a good size. Like I'd say, like you still have to make it a good size. Like think Lumio City size in X and Y. Lumio City had a really good like size to it. They could easily make that in an open world environment in this engine, right? And then add the variance to it, day and night variance, weather variance, your location variance. Like imagine, I want to go catch myself a Starly. All right, let me go up to the top of this building and see if there are like any Starlies sitting on the on the corner of the building, and I can go catch one, right? Or like let me go into the alleyways to see if I can't find like a Trubbish or a Garbodor, or like the sewers are open, let me go down to the sewers and catch a Muck. This is all like really boring shit, right? Because I just named like the 3 most boring Pokemon. But that kind of implementation would be sick,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey man, someone out there loves Trubbish. It's fine. Somebody has to love him. He's a good boy.
Trubbish.
I think
somebody loves Trubbish. Bro, they literally
me, I'm
looked
trash.
at like someone literally was at work and looked at a trash bag and was just like, you know what? Let's do it.
I like it.
I'm gonna. All right. I'm fighting back. Okay, wheezing, coughing and wheezing, air pollution. Grimer
Yes.
and muck, water pollution.
Yes.
Trubbish and Garbodor are literally land pollution. It's just trash pollution.
Why
there's
are
a
you
rhyme and
attacking
reason.
nature like this? Leave nature
There's
alone.
well, there's a reason. There's like a reason behind it, right? Like that's why they made it. Though, cause I hate that argument, right? Like, oh, Pokemon creation is so easy nowadays. It's literally just a pile of trash.
I didn't
It's
mean it
yeah,
like
but,
that. They did the design
Yeah.
well. I was just being funny, but yeah, no,
but
like
the
this,
rocket was there.
yeah, you know, like someone's just literally like it's licking ice cream is just like, I can make this into.
Okay, yeah.
I want to see
now
a peeled
vanilla
banana, a
sucks.
Pokemon.
It's coming.
Do we have a peeled banana as a Pokemon? Called-
Here we go. You know
Banana?
how-
Its
Banana?
moves could be banana split or slip and fall or use I don't know.
Ooh, he evolves into banana splits. He evolves in a boat of chocolate and all these banana split things.
Oh, that'd be great actually. What the fuck?
Hire me!
Sounds-
Hire me!
Hire
No, I'm
me.
joking.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that'd be
I'm pissed. It's gonna be in Gen 10 now, and
I'm
mad.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. I brought this upon us.
What if it's a cute banana? Like, what if it's like a freaking uwu faced like banana?
If we get an
Oh
Ubu
my
banana
God.
in Pokemon Gen 10, I will lose my fucking mind.
It's like the Pusheen of Pokemon. Just have a banana. And
Yeah?
Pokemon
Give me a pog face Pokemon as well. Give me one with the pog face. I would love that.
permanent dog face.
It's like the Magikarp, but like just another
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Another derpy Pokemon or something. No,
Please.
I'm liking the direction they have taken with Legends. Arceus, whatever his name is, since they decided to change it. I just want to
Yeah, they
see
say it 3 different ways.
them, like you said, Skoy, use that as a base and build off of that, you know? But I mean, I also hope we get a more powerful Switch. That's just me.
Could be 2? Can we? No? Okay, cool. I've heard that they're
It's nice.
planning on like just continuing off from where they are right now. Just be
Yeah.
like,
The last article that I saw about this said that the director of Nintendo said that the Switch is at its half-life right now. This
Okay.
is the halfway point of its life.
yeah.
Wait,
So,
really? When has it
realistically,
been out?
4 years.
Oh, Breath of the Wild came out in 2017, right? 2016, 2017. Oh my god.
The
Yeah,
Switch
right?
came out in 2016.
Oh my god.
2017. Yeah, it came out like early 2017.
Been it for 5 years. Whoa! Wait a minute.
So we have another 5 years of Switch, most likely. And I'm with you. I would be dumbfounded. I would be so shocked if they didn't make a stronger Switch, but it's literally been 5 years. I think this is the one we get. You know? And
think
it
I'm
would
gonna get
make
the
sense
OLED
too,
soon.
because like it would make sense too, because they want to keep it consistent throughout its entire life cycle. You know, performance wise, they need to make sure that it can play on the worst thing. So if they make something better, but it can't play on the worst thing, then like they can't sell the game anymore. You
Yeah.
know,
They need
they
to
don't
think
want
of
to
a
make
better
hardware
name.
changes.
They need to think of a better name for the next release. We don't want the Switch U. We need like a.
not?
Well, I mean, like because the Wii U. Because well, I mean that's why the Wii U didn't sell that well because it was like the same name and people thought it was the same thing.
Didn't that same thing happen with the Xbox? The Xbox Series X
Yeah.
or Xbox
It
One
didn't sell
Series
well because it was like the same name.
X minus. Yeah, I think it was an article about the new Xbox coming out, but there's like an upsurge of the older Xbox being bought. I'm like, oh, y'all bought the wrong one, did you? And I found that hilarious. So
No, they just need to get. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with that. The Wii U was also horribly marketed.
It was.
They like completely shot themselves in the foot with marketing because you can name something the exact same thing and still sell it really well. Look at the 3DS. Or, I mean, PlayStation makes it easy.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. You walk into GameStop, you walk into Best Buy. Any idiot can walk into Best Buy and go, Give me the PlayStation. Give me the PlayStation. The one with the biggest number at the end of it, obviously. You can't do that with Xbox. With 360.
yeah, they shot themselves in the foot with that one. They start off with freaking Xbox and Xbox 360. What about
Xbox
Xbox
One.
2?
One,
Or-
Xbox Series X.
yeah, I still don't know which one is the most recent one that came out. Is it Series
Series
X or is it
Series X.
what came out before that one? Xbox
One.
what?
No, wait. No. There was an Xbox One X.
Was it like an Xbox
No, it's
X
Xbox
small
One
or
X.
something? What?
I'm googling it.
My head
Xbox
hurts.
One.
All Xbox consoles.
Yes, there was an Xbox One X, and then there's an Xbox One X Series X.
What?
That's what
Oh
we're
my
on right now.
There's
Isn't
also
it?
Series S. Yeah, Series X is one
Yeah,
we're all
X-
right now, and there's also
X and
Series
S are the ones
S.
that we're on right now, correct? Yeah, it's Xbox 360, One, and then Series X and S.
There's
and
also-
Series
I'm not buying
X
it.
is just
Oh my God.
Mini X. That's all it is.
Yeah, Xbox One X is just the mini X. Oh, it is. Okay.
No. It's just X.
This
This is a horrible
conversation
mouth.
doesn't need to
This
happen.
is a horrible math problem. Oh my head hurts. Okay. I just want to say the only way I would get an Xbox, the
Oh my
most recent
God.
one, I'll call it that, is they showed a game called Perfect Dark. Okay. So me growing up, you know, being the youngest of four, we were very competitive. We played a lot of, you know, we played like WWF No Mercy. We've played shooting games. We've played the 007, The World Is Not Enough on 64 and stuff like that. Perfect Dark. Oh man. When I saw that, I freaked out because I was streaming when they did that announcement. I can't remember what year, whenever COVID's messing up years. And when I saw the character, I was like, yo, is that Perfect Dark? Because the game hasn't been out for like 20 damn years. Well, the first one came out like in 2000. Then they had like another Perfect Dark Zero that came out on 360, which wasn't really well received. I never played it, so it doesn't exist. And it's like 20 years, 20 plus years, I'm getting a Perfect Dark game, but of course it's exclusive to Xbox. That would be the only way I would get the most recent Xbox, because I don't know the name of
Xbox is
it.
currently making moves. They're buying like
No, the Game Pass is legit dope. It's actually really good. I give them props for
Game
that.
Pass can be played on PC, so like, why get an Xbox?
That's also very true. That's why I'm like
I guess
very
I'll stop talking.
conflicted.
No. There's some console exclusives on the Game Pass, but the majority of it can be played on both PC and on the console.
Right.
There are some console exclusives, right? Like, there are some things they just haven't put on here yet. I also want to rescind what I said. Skoy was absolutely correct. There was an Xbox One, an Xbox One S, and an Xbox One X, and then they made the Xbox Series X and Series X S. Oh my God, make them different sounding letters even.
This is why no one's buying the console, because they don't know which one to buy.
This is why people hate mouth.
Dude, it's Microsoft. They don't know how to name anything.
Xbox tried to find a square root of their own platform. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yo, that's the next Xbox Square Root.
Oh.
Xbox Square.
I was really hoping they really shot themselves in the foot, because the code name for the Series S and Series X was Scorpio. Just call it Xbox Scorpio.
That would be so cool. That would be so cool.
Scorpio
Dude, I
and
would
Scorpio
buy that.
X.
I
We
would
would
buy that just for the
understand,
name.
yeah.
Xbox
But-
Scorpio?
I would get it.
Yeah. The next one's gonna be Xbox. Fucking. What are the other ones?
They're just gonna name it Xbox like Alpha, or Beta.
Xbox Scorpion Enhanced or something.
We have
I don't know.
Scorpio. We have
Leo.
Leo.
Sagittarius.
Xbox Leo.
Yeah. It's the entire Zodiac, but just Xboxes.
Xbox Zodiac. Like,
Oh Jesus.
Oh, dude, you can tell Venus is in retrograde. My Xbox Gemini is acting up.
Oh my God.
that would be actually dope. I like that. Xbox Gemini. That would be really nice.
It's actually
my
just
God.
two Xboxes sitting next to each other and they're plugged into each other.
But no, I really hope that they. I mean, they're making moves right now. I'm really curious what they're going to see, what they're going to do in the future, because they're buying these companies. These games are still the games that they're presenting, like the images for with the companies. Like those games are still going to be on the other platforms, but it's just the future releases is what's going to probably be exclusively to Xbox. That's what I'm.
Because what they bought Bethesda, they bought Blizzard Activision, right?
Yep.
I have a question. So, have you guys played Metroid Dread at all? Okay, so
I haven't played it. Wasn't a must play for me, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm a big Metroid fan. You're fine. So there's this thing I saw over on Twitter to where people were talking about like how short Metroid Dread was, and oh man, how is it a complete game? Was it like $60 and stuff like that? That's getting to the point I'm gonna make. So we all know of this game called Cyberpunk, right? That came out. That was obviously full retail pricing. I know it was delayed about 2 or 3 times, and I'm surprised at the outcome of it. And I don't want to say it's a bad game. They could have done a lot better with, the release of it and just finishing up the game. A lot of glitches, a lot of issues, a lot of bugs, et cetera, et cetera. So like I said, there's this thing where it's like, oh man, Metroid Dread is too short of a game. It's not worth $60, but I'm sure it had a fair share of bugs, but probably not as profound, I guess. And then you have a game like Cyberpunk with the actual retail price. Is it a AAA title? I don't know. I don't remember who made Cyberpunk, and you get a game like this. So
CD Projekt Red, the same people that made The Witcher 3, is who made Cyberpunk 2077.
So, which brings me to the point where it's like the complaints come for a game where, well, I mean, I guess it's subjective depending on like, oh, is this game worth $60 since, that's the retail price of games and whatnot. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is, can we really complain about games like Metroid Dread, which, I mean, it's not a long game because we also have had like Resident Evil 3 Remake, which was very short and it didn't include everything from the original Nemesis on GameCube. And, Resident Evil 2 was a little bit longer, but it wasn't that long of a game. I love it. I love Resident Evil 2. I love Resident Evil. It's one of my favorite series. Anywho, but the stigma of short games not being worth $60, but we get something like Cyberpunk where they had to take it out the store is my question. Where's my question? There's a question in there somewhere. Like,
yes, if you play Metroid Dread,
bigotry?
That. It's just funny seeing that for a game, sure, that's not as lengthy as it could be, but it's still playable, It's still playable. You can they updated it recently, or they announced some updates for it, but like I just find it kind of
8 now. Apparently, it's still like they've fixed Cyberpunk 2077 enough for it to be playable on every system that they release it on. Remember, they released this on Xbox 360,
PS3,
but it's built for hardware for the Series X.
I'm just surprised that it still turned out the way it did when it was delayed like 2 or 3 times. It was supposed to come out like maybe midway through the year, but I think it came out towards the end of whatever year it came out. I'm just surprised that it turned out like that. I'm sure COVID was a factor as well too, not having many workers at work or in the studio.
I mean, that was like one of the things that scared me for like Anthem. Like I was really excited for Anthem because I was just like, that was like right after World. World was like not the. I guess at the time it was released, it was like near the end of its like lifetime until Iceborne was coming out later. But Anthem was about to be released, and I was like, cool, this is like a very similar environment, and I can like have fun with it, and the chat really seems to love it. This is really exciting. But it was like when I was popping into the streams of them talking about the game and developing it and everything, there was a lot of questions. There was a lot of people asking for certain things. Is this going to be in it? And they're like, no, but we want to, and we could do that soon before release. And it's like the release date was like 2 weeks, and I'm like, how are you gonna fit all this in before 2 weeks? And there was and then the release just ended up becoming not good at all, and then there was rumors of Anthem 2 coming out, and then that's just been shut down as well. So I'm really sad.
So I had no idea that this actually happened, but there was a class action lawsuit for Cyberpunk 2077 that had a settlement of $1.85 million.
What's the lawsuit for?
For attempts at downplaying the severity of technical problems before release.
Oh. Honestly, like you said, I think they should have just released it on new gen consoles. I understand having it available for the older gen consoles or people who don't have,
It's supposed to hit new gen this quarter. It still hasn't even hit new gen. It's on Xbox One and PS4. It's not even on 5 or Series X yet. It's supposed to come out on Xbox 5 and Series X and S this quarter.
Yeah, at one point in time, they'd actually take it out the PSN store, and I was like, oh, man.
From December 2020 to June 2021, they took it off because it came out.
Oh, my God. That's like 6 months. Oh, my. Oh, Jeebus. Anyway, that's. I was going to say Jeebus, but that's crazy. But.
Wow. Whoa.
I get you. It's like it's the vocal minority of people that just want to complain about literally anything, right? And it's a vocal minority because, I mean, this is the thing they always tell you in customer service. One person that had a bad experience will tell 3 people that. One person had a good experience won't even tell one person, because a good experience is the expectation.
Yeah.
So you don't feel the need to actually go out of your way to praise something if you're expected to like it. But you do feel the need to go out of your way to bitch and moan about your expectations not being met.
Retail. Definitely don't miss it, but
Nintendo fans are the worst. I'll say it.
Yeah.
Nintendo fans are the worst.
I didn't really get back into playing Nintendo games maybe until I got my Switch, which is when Pokemon Sword and Shield came out.
I feel like
not my favorite.
Look at my GameCube.
Yeah, I've been trying to play. Yeah, I wish I still had my GameCube, dude. Dang it, that face.
Love this thing so much.
So, yeah, I really enjoy
game.
the Switch, man. Like playing Fire Emblem,
fantastic. Holy
to
shit.
Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it's a lot of fun games.
Notice you're naming the games that are fun to play on it are all Nintendo games.
Yeah, I was actually a very big Nintendo fan. Like I said, I grew up playing the 64 and SNES with like my brothers and stuff. So
Can we talk about the Direct real quick?
Oh yeah, Nintendo Direct, dude.
Talk about that, huh? Yeah, that happened.
Let's get right into the news. I'm sure someone says that.
Let me pull up. Skoy, you start us off. I'm pulling up the list.
So we have 48 new maps coming into Pokemon Mario Kart.
Mario Kart?
What? Mario Kart 8. What? I don't know how my brain. We talked about Pokemon for like a whole hour, and now my brain's just hardwired to Pokemon. Anyways, Mario Kart 8 is getting DLC instead of a brand new game, which I'm actually really surprised about. And it's being also included in the family plan as well. If you have like a whole like the big upgrade plan, so you don't have to pay we don't have to pay a single penny.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
We're on that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice. I do have Mario Kart 8 on my Switch as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been waiting for an excuse to get MK8 because I had it on the Wii U, and I played it on the Wii U. Right, like I finished my Mario Kart experience there, and then I was like, okay, well, it's on the Switch now. I'm not gonna buy it. It's the same game. And then they like released like another DLC. I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. But this is a reason to get it again. 48 new tracks.
They're coming. Yeah, they're coming out in different chapters though. So it's just like they're coming out over time, kind of like what they did with the Smash characters. So they'll be over time releasing these different maps. Like we're getting Coconut Mall again, which is gonna be fucking amazing. But no, like it's gonna be really, really exciting. Because like I love playing Mario Kart, and they already have so many maps on it already, and the fact they're gonna get 48 more maps is just mind-boggling.
That's a lot. Oh my god,
that is a lot.
Yeah. So it's basically they're just like brand new game, nah, DLC, and I'm like perfect. Mario Kart 8 is
not yet, not yet.
Yeah, no, Mario Kart 8 is at the best it's been for Mario Kart, so they're just leave it there.
It's such a fun game. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I bought it to play with a few friends and whatnot. It's I like it a lot. It's fun. I should play it more. I need to play it more. But Direct, I thought was, of course, nothing I expect to come out is announced at Direct. Like
with Wild 2.
I think they had like I know they had like a anniversary for like Mega Man, like what 2 years ago or whatever, like 30-year anniversary. I don't remember. I'm old. I'm not old. And it's like, I personally I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of Mega Man, but I've never played the mainline series. Weird, I know. Yeah. I've played mostly Battle Network.
Okay.
And I don't know, since, when the anniversary came out, I was like, maybe I'll see some Mega Man Battle Network collection, would be nice. Came out on Game Boy Advance. Please, I need this. Feed me. And nothing. Copium. Yep. And it's like, it's cool. They show like Mario Strikers and everything, which I thought was really dope, because I'm gonna get that. I'm getting that frame 1. And it's like Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So I never played Xenoblade Chronicles, but I really wanted to get into it.
Yeah.
And it comes out in September, which gives me time to beat Breath of the Wild. It gives me time to beat Fire Emblem, Persona 5 Strikers, SMT3.
Oh my gosh. Boy.
He's listing like very long games right now.
This is why I haven't watched anime, because my backlog is disgusting. This is why.
Oh man. Yeah, I feel that though. But No, there was like the Kirby game. I never played a Kirby game before in my life, but this game
Breath of the
looks...
Kirby. This isn't a Kirby game. This is Breath of the Kirby, all right? If you want to play a Kirby game, you go play Return to Dreamland. That's a Kirby game.
What about the Yarn
But
one?
this is... Huh?
The Yarn
Oh, the
one.
Yarn one? That's like saying that Yoshi Yarn game is a Yoshi game. It's,
I haven't played Kirby since like Game Boy Advance.
Still a lot of fun.
It's been a long time.
I haven't
Since I played a Kirby game.
Kirby game in my life.
This is really cool though, because I love 3D platformers, and they're building this Kirby game as a 3D platformer, which is sick to me. I love that. I'm so excited about it.
It's like Odyssey style.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mouthful mode is full on meme mode right now, which is great.
Yeah, I love that meme.
It's so
It's
good.
such a great meme.
Yeah, the fact that he like when he freaking tries to like suck in objects that he can fully take over is just hilarious, dude. Oh my god.
It's like, can't stick over it. No worries, I can
Kirby.
control it. Dude, fucking...
Yeah, like
What else
man.
is there? We're getting a Three Houses spin-off. It's getting a
the
Warriors style game.
I'm not a fan of Warrior style games. It's...
No, I think it's the laziest cash grab ever, but they're still fun.
Yeah.
it's hard for me to play them anymore. I used to play so much Dynasty Warriors, Summer Warriors back in the day. Like I said, one of my first videos I uploaded was Warriors Orochi. So like,
Yeah.
you know, I've played a lot of hack and slash, but it's kind of a turn off for me because it doesn't interest me as much. The only game that's hack and slash I will play is Persona 5 Striker. Persona 5 Strikers. Thinking of a Japanese name, they had it Scrambles, but that's the only game hack and slash I will play. I can tolerate.
Are you like really invested in the Persona series?
Oh yeah, I breathe, eat, and live Persona.
That's where the appeal of these Warriors games comes in, right? The Warriors games are designed to hit because they're incredibly easy to make, right? You put a very simple story into it, you make a couple of maps, and then it's literally just hack and slash gameplay at that point, right? Which all you have to do is just make it flashy and fun. And the games are flashy and fun, but there's no substance to them really, unless you're a diehard fan of the series. Legend of Zelda, the Hyrule Warriors was the closest I ever came to that, and I really enjoyed it because I was vaguely familiar with all the characters, and so I enjoyed that, right? But like Dynasty Warriors I never got into. I can't get into the Hyrule Warriors. Not Hyrule Warriors, Three Houses Warriors. Persona 5 Strikers really didn't interest me that much because I don't care about these characters. And so like I think that's like what they're trying to do with these Warrior styles games, because they're shitting them out, right? They're making a Warriors game every quarter, and
They really are.
they're trying to hit on like those diehard fans that will buy whatever. You know, it says Legend of Zelda. Give me. Here's my
Dynasty
$60 ticket.
Warriors,
80? Sure.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I know,
Dude,
right?
if they make a Pokemon Warriors game, I'm down. Right?
Hey, that would be
Absolutely.
sick.
down.
Imagine Scyther just slicing through other...
Oh, right? And then Garchomp just...
Dude,
I don't
I'm
know if
down.
you guys-
Now we're just listing Pokken characters.
Oh, right. I've never played that. That's very interesting, but I don't really
If you
play
like
fighters
Tekken, you'll
anymore.
like Pokken.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It was fun for like the maybe 30 hours that I played it.
Yeah.
I like Tekken. I don't play fighting games anymore, but when I did, Tekken was fun. And then I was like, I'm going to stop playing fighting games and shooting games so I can have more time for RPG games. And then my backlog haven't finished of RPG games.
Yup. What are the games coming out?
It's even worse.
Speaking of RPG games, Chrono Cross Remaster was announced for the Switch.
I saw a lot of people excited for that.
Well, because Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger are like up there in the top JRPG, like classic JRPG experiences.
Oh.
I played Chrono Trigger and had a lot of fun with it, but I had people guiding me through it because I was not that invested in it. I probably won't buy this, but I can definitely see the appeal for diehard JRPG fans.
That's me.
Very, very exciting. Yeah.
There you go.
I got into JRPG late. So,
Yeah.
Persona series?
well, I think just in general, because I remember when I was a kid, my brother had Final Fantasy VII. I never had a chance to play it because he wouldn't let me, because my other brother broke our PS1 and he didn't let us touch his. And
No, that's
I didn't get a
fair.
chance to play FF7. Considering my age, I've never played Final Fantasy VII, the original. I did a few years ago before Remake came out to see what it was about, like in the PSN store, but I never played it when it first came out. And it's like, really? People were shocked. I was like, oh, don't hurt me. I'm fragile. I bruise easy. So, no,
We're also getting
I started from there.
I've never heard of this. I had to look it up. But we're getting Live Alive, which is a SquareSoft JRPG.
Oh, Squaresoft. Oh.
So it's getting the same kind of treatment as Triangle Strategy and Octopath Traveler, where it's a 2D platformer stylized, put at the angled perspective, so you have depth of field, which I absolutely love that style. I just hate these games. Right? I don't have the attention span for JRPGs.
I don't have time. I'm trying my best, man. It's so hard because I want to play all these games. I have Octopath Traveler. I haven't beaten that. I haven't beaten Little Nightmares 2. I can't finish anything. It hurts, okay? Now, there are some games I have finished. I've beaten Tales of Arise last year. I've beaten Dying Light 1 earlier this year. Yeah, I've beaten... Help. I can't think of a third game. Help.
He hasn't beaten it.
Dude, I want to play all these games, but I can't, man. Video editing takes so much of my time.
Have you ever considered like hiring a video editor, or is that not?
I do have one. That's the funny part. I have one as well, and I work just as much as him. You know, that's where the variety content comes into play, because I sure as heck couldn't do it.
Yeah,
God, it's so tough, dude.
It's really tough, especially like trying to get your foot into your niche and trying to be like, all right, it's like, am I in there yet? Am I in there? I found it. And then you gather up your audience, and this is your field. It can be really hard for sure. Try and figure out your content. Did you have a hard time doing that, or was it kind of just like you found your content pretty much right away?
I think for me, it came a little natural because I really only just uploaded what I enjoy playing, and I still do. But at the time, wasn't no monetary value involved in my mind and everything. I was actually making the videos for a while at the point to where I could have already gotten paid for it, and I didn't. I just did it because I enjoyed it. I was still working in a separate job, of course, and yeah, I just kind of fell into it. It started off with just random games like Warriors of Orochi. I even uploaded like Black Ops 1 story mode and stuff like that. And I can never finish the story mode playthrough. And I just fell right into like Budokai 3 and then Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations and 3. And, I just started meeting people that way, and, all these different content creators and collaboration, which I rarely ever do, which I'm working on. I'm getting better at, I promise. And
gosh, I would love to play against you in Ninja Storm or something. I would be awful, but it'd be fun.
I played it recently. I actually played it sometime last year, the Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, just to get back. It was actually a very fun, refreshing feel. So I've been off of it for a while, and I get back to it. It's like, yo, this is dope. I remember when this game came out, at the time when we all complained about these certain mechanics, and now we have really good anime.
You like Deidara then?
Wait, you said what now?
Going against the Deidara?
I can handle him.
Bomb spam.
He used to use some. I used to handle his little blow up birds, but the boss fights were crazy, dude. Like, oh my god, end me. Especially trying to get the trophies and all that. Oh my god, just end me right now. Yeah, so it pretty much fell into place just because I was still in that mindset of a hobby. I mean, I am now, of course, but I also consider the business side, like I said earlier. But yeah. Played a lot of Naruto. I enjoy playing it, so I uploaded the game, and that's how I met a lot of people, and a lot of people I still talk to this day and everything. So like I said, it pretty much, for me at least, all fell into place. It was nothing forced. It was the only thing I really wanted to do. I had other jobs on the side. I mean, I didn't really care for it, but at least it helped me get through like student loans, or just give me something to spend on as far as my hobbies. But yeah, it wasn't anything that was forced or just like overly bearing at the time. It was just still more of like, I was more like carefree, still uploading, having fun with this. Oh man, I can't wait to upload this video and everything. So it for me, it was definitely more so just, it just fell into place. I watched a lot of content creators as well too. So that was also inspiring. Like I said, Ryan Higa, I've watched like Kev Jumba. I know about freaking... Yeah, I love Kev Jumba. He's hilarious. I didn't know he streamed. That's the funny part. He actually streams. Funny story.
Streams?
Yeah, I think somebody rated him. I was like, how do you know Kev Jumba? How do you know? Yeah. I was so confused. Like, how do you know? I've been watching these people for years.
I thought that was person trying to impersonate to be a Kev Jumba, to be Kojima. Like I think I found him scrolling through TikTok, and I'm like, nah, that's not Kojima. It looks like him, but I don't think that's
I found him from someone rating him. It was one of my friends. I'm like, did we watch the same people? Did we? I was so like mind blown and everything. I thought that was really cool, and I even watched Ryan Higa stream on Twitch as well, of course.
Yeah, Ryan Higa, he's great.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing this. So I give him a lot of props, 100%. And even people like KSI and stuff like that, and just a lot of funny story. This is before I was actually streaming over on Twitch and everything. During my early Dragon Ball Legends phase, it popped into my stream on YouTube. I didn't think it was someone. I was like, it could be anybody. And then we fought in Dragon Ball Legends. Like I said, it's a PvP game and everything. We fought. We looked at the KSI again, saw a check mark. Wait, is that really KSI? And people were in the chat. I was like, oh, no, it's KSI. Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it was actually him. And it was a really dope moment. That happened in 2019 in November. So yeah,
I remember he had a phase of going through like a lot of Dragon Ball Legends.
I didn't know. I had no idea. Like, it was really just surprising. I mean, honestly, like I have met a lot of people just through content creation, and it's just really, really dope. That's honestly
great. Holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that you still want to meet?
I mean, I'm during COVID, but like, I mean,
yeah, of course.
I like to meet a lot of people, honestly, but I would want to meet like my friends, like first and foremost. Definitely, I want to like meet. I just want to meet a lot of people from the Monster Hunter community. I feel like I'm definitely new to it. Really, I play it a lot, like a ton, dude. Like, I don't stream it as much, but I play it like I'm in everyone else's stream playing it.
Yeah, right.
Like, you're not streaming this.
You're in Fruitcake stream all the time. I love seeing you in
all
there.
the time.
Yeah.
So because I had this one friend in college, this was a while back. Okay, I'm not old, I promise. And he would always bring up like Monster Hunter and everything. So, oh man, you bring up like the games on 3DS or PSP. I haven't started from that early of Monster Hunter, but like I would hear from him. And when the World came out to all platforms, not PC yet, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try Monster Hunter because I had a friend in college who would tell me all about it. I even had a friend in college tell me about the Tales series, and that's how I really got into it, which is how I met Fruitcake as well. Funny enough. And I was like, let me try Monster Hunter World. I've heard nothing but good things about, my friend bragging about Monster Hunter and taking 30 years to beat a hunt. I was like, I want to sink my time into that. And I tried out the World, and boy, was I addicted. I played literally nothing else but Monster Hunter World. It was just so amazing. Pre-Iceborne yet, mind you.
Yeah.
And I had so much fun with the game. It was something brand new to me. I've never played a game that plays like this, an action RPG where you beat up monsters, carve them, make armor, make weapons, and you play with friends. Like, it was so fun to play. I'm still addicted to it. And it's like, I think I got to a point where something was wrong with my PS4. I promise it wasn't because I was playing Monster Hunter too much. I think it was something with the HDMI port or whatever. Like, it would, like, you know how in, I guess, like the good old days where you would have to hold like, you hold like your phone charger and the second way for your phone to charge or whatever. Like, it'd be, but anywho,
all the time.
yeah. Like, I guess I'm not old, I promise. And it's like, I had another PS4, so I was going to transfer like all my save data from one to the other because I had the original Destiny bundle PS4 when it first came out because I worked retail during that time. And it's like, you know what? I got another PS4. Let me just put all my save data on there. I checked my save data. Everything transferred but Monster Hunter and Yu-Gi-Oh. So all my hours that I sunk into the game, I lost. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to play anymore. I had stopped playing for like maybe 5-6 months, honestly. Like, I put a lot of time and effort, and it. My friend was like, I can't believe you're playing it now. Like, you're the greatest human being ever or whatever. Like, I play with my friends. They don't play it anymore. But then, I didn't have anyone to play with. So I was playing solo for quite a bit. And then, like I said, when I was switching consoles, my data didn't transfer over. And then I was like, you know what? That's a lot of time and hours I put into the game. I think I'm just going to stop it here. And I think when Iceborne came, this is like I think we're into 2019 now, a year after World came out. maybe like February or March, April, whatever, I was watching a lot of content creators over on Twitch who played Monster Hunter. Like I watch Kanta, watch Fruitcake, Black Cat. I watch a lot of people. I just lurk everywhere. And it's like, you know what? Should I get back into Monster Hunter? My friends stopped playing it, but I could probably like play with these guys, right?
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how I met Fruitcake and everything, because she carried me through the whole game again. I was like, you're nice. Hold on now. Why are you so nice?
Welcome to Monster Hunter Content Creators, where we just want to continue finding new people to play with and have fun.
Yeah, so I honestly give her a lot of props, because if it wasn't for her, I would not be playing Monster Hunter till this day. So, yeah, it's such a fun game, and I'm glad I'm playing it again. Honestly, I really am.
Hell yeah. So. No, yeah. Oh my gosh. we gotta find a time to play together at some point. Absolutely. It'd be a fucking blast.
Schedule a day or schedule a time or whatever we can play.
Definitely. Oh man. That's crazy. Have you ever thought of like dabbling into Monster Hunter content, or do you feel like your channel's not really
I do.
Yeah?
I do. Yeah, I know I definitely have to start up, from the ground up for Monster Hunter, because it's so very different from the anime style content I normally do with Dragon Ball and Naruto. So it's definitely left field. And yeah, I do want to make Monster Hunter content, mainly on Twitch. I wouldn't be sure how to do it on YouTube. I'm sure more of the searches would be more so like either speed runs or weapon builds, stuff people want to see and everything.
I've been activated. That's my sleeper agent word.
But no, I definitely want to like dabble in it more, especially on my Twitch side, because Twitch is a platform I made to divert away from YouTube. Not in a bad way, but just have other games I want to focus on as well.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the live content and the flexibility of Twitch makes it a lot easier for you to like showcase more of your personality and your other interests, right? Yeah. And you can still focus on your YouTube as like your main, this is what I do, this is who I am, and then still find other ways to like have fun and make a living.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Is there any future plans you have for your content and what you want to do?
Collabing.
Yeah.
Reaching out. Not being antisocial. It's very hard.
Yeah.
You can start with us. You can, I'm always down to hunt. I love the Rise World. I'm always down. You just message me. See, look at that.
Oh yeah, I'll be down. I'll be down to set up a day and just hunt with people. Honestly,
absolutely.
Like, another person I really watch like so much is Nigiri. Like, I actually met her through someone else through a Genshin community, which is mind blowing. It's like, what the hell? Like, it's crazy how dots connect. Like,
yeah.
I met Nigiri from like Among Us. Invited by someone who's in like the Genshin Impact community. It's crazy how it turns into a full circle. We all get into Monster Hunter. Yeah. And it's like, like I hunt a lot with her. I just want to hunt a lot with just everyone in general. But I'll definitely make time for it. I'll definitely try and make time for it. Honestly, it's super fun game. Super fun.
Absolutely,
it's a good time.
All right. Well, I think that's a pretty good place to kind of
no, I went over. Crap. Sorry.
What?
No. Well, we have to. All right, so we have to scrap the entire thing. We're gonna go ahead and delete this one, and we're gonna start all over from the beginning. We can't go over. Actually, it's for the agreement with the devil.
But no, it was really great to get to talk with you finally after all these years of knowing you. Like I literally knew who you were, and then I was like, I was caught off guard when you followed me back on Twitter. I was like, hi, hello.
Yeah.
But no, like you're a fantastic person. I would love to definitely talk with you. No, yes, you. But no, I would absolutely love to talk with you more. What we usually tend to do with these podcasts is we're introducing new people, but we're also bringing people back to kind of for like bringing you with another person that you may or may not know, and just kind of have like a 4-person podcast and just kind of have fun with that.
Oh, that would be funny and chaotic.
Oh, absolutely. That's what we're all about. But yeah, if there's anything you want to plug or talk about, feel free, go for it. All links will be in the description below for him.
Okay, all right. So obviously me over on Twitter, Riku the Best YT. Make sure you follow me. I'll follow back, you know, for cool, you know. I follow a lot of people. YouTube, Twitch, RikuXPaine. YouTube, like I said, is more anime themed. I actually do horror stuff, but you know, that's for another story. And Twitch, I'm gonna start playing more Monster Hunter Rise instead of just seeing other people stream. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start streaming it more and whatnot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Declaration. You heard it here first. Breaking news.
Breaking news. This just in. Oh my god. Yeah, that's all I have to plug. That's
hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Definitely recommend checking him out. Like I said, all of his links will be in the description below. If you guys want to check us out, everything is right down there. Tell us about what you're excited for. Tell us about what you're excited for the Nintendo Direct, and what's your favorite anime.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. All right.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Alchemist.
Initial D.
Initial D. I was not prepared for my own question. Well, I mean, I don't want to be basic bitch to say Naruto.
You have the tattoo.
You have an orange hoodie on too. Believe it.
I have the fucking that tattoo and everything. I don't know. Listen,
nice.
Naruto. Yes. We got you all in the next one. All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.